What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map. And so often on this Desolation map, we're concerned with the new stuff. What is new? Let's build some new. Okay? But, that's something I want to stray from today. I want to go back to an old build and show you guys something I haven't shown too much on camera. I don't remember who it was, but one of my commenters left it in the comment section saying that they wanted to see a close-up look at this downed airplane on the freeway. And I've shown it actually a bunch of times on my channel, but they've all been in PvP, and you're not necessarily looking at the background while the arrows are flying, okay? So today we're going to take an in-depth look at this downed plane and, talk a little bit about it. This is an old build that I finished long ago. Before I get into this, I want to say I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about chakras on yesterday's video. I was having a lot of audio issues. A bunch of my commentary got skipped and cut out, and I don't know if you guys could tell or not, and it kind of sucked. So I didn't exactly explain the chakra system as well as I would like to. If I would have made the video again, and I should have done it over. It would have been much better the second time. But what can we do? I encourage you guys to do your own research to figure out more about the chakra system, because I'm no expert, right? Anyway, okay, so let's get to this plane. I forget who it was, but they wanted to know what kind of plane this was. They wanted to see the inside. But first, let's talk about backstory, okay? Monsters started just appearing out of nowhere, right? They're appearing everywhere. And I guess that includes on the plane. You know what I mean? I guess the plane wasn't the only thing. Or maybe how about this? I think it was more like maybe this plane was doing circles around the airport waiting for the clearance to land. Of course, they were dealing with monsters. There was no one in the air traffic control place. They had to make an emergency landing, so they chose the freeway. And as you can tell, it landed off screen and came to a slide. It started sliding and it slid through this overpass. It destroyed the overpass, right? And it came to a stop right where the traffic is. Okay, and the traffic is here is because of the plane. So you're meant to assume that the plane kind of crashed first, and then the people tried to flee the city. And as you can tell, there's a big backup here, all sorts of backup problems on this freeway. Alright, so yeah, what else can we say about the exterior of this plane? You'll notice that there's only one wing. Okay, there's only one wing, and that is on purpose. My intention here, guys, was to build whatever I'm gonna build here. I still don't know what it is. Still not sure what this little area is gonna be yet. It's it's in front of Chinatown. So I don't want to make a huge building and cover up Chinatown, because Chinatown's so glorious. But what I wanted to do was put a wing on top of the roof of whatever this building is, right? A wing, just like detached from the plane, on top of this building, kind of hanging off, so that you could maybe, let's say it's like from here to the roof, you could run up the plane wing right where I am and get on the roof of whatever building this is. That was my idea. So I didn't build the plane yet because I don't know what kind of building is going to go there, okay? So I don't know yet. I was thinking gas station. I was thinking, we already have 2 gas stations now. I mean, there's a car dealership here. I think this is going to be a hotel. So what could that be? I don't know. I'm all for ideas, as always. Maybe a car mechanics. I don't know. Something that you would find next to the freeway. A Bennigan's. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about this airplane. The name of this airplane, this airline, I should say, is called Sunrise Airlines. And I wanted to write it on the side of the plane, but I didn't have space. And I think, I don't know. I'll probably build some more Sunrise Airline fleet in the airport. Yeah, more of their fleet. So, this won't be the only one. There'll be more. Now, the design, I don't remember exactly. I think what I did for this design is I did a little bit of research on YouTube and looked at some planes, and I really didn't like many of the ones I saw. They didn't seem realistic. So of course I opened up pictures of a real, I forget what make, it's not a 757. It might be 757, a Boeing. But I looked up the real thing and I just built off the real picture. I got some ideas from YouTube, but they weren't the best. So I used real life and just tried to copy it as close to real life as I could. Of course, it's very hard to do rounded shapes in Minecraft. Wouldn't it look better if I use this here? A little bit more rounded? I don't know. Whatever. It looks a little better. But then I gotta do it everywhere, so let's not do that. Then I gotta do it everywhere. How about that? Okay, we'll leave that for there for now. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. The shape of it was actually not that hard to do. I got it done in an afternoon, the outside. And it wasn't that difficult. It was actually a really fun project to work on. It didn't really look like an airplane, so the end stages of it, it was kind of looking weird. I got a little engine over here, right? It's an engine that came off, and I made sure to make it slide as well. It slid across the concrete, and I mean, it was hot, so I guess that's why I kind of cut through the concrete like butter. Just like butter. Yeah, okay, and it's got the sun here to show that it's the Sunrise Airlines airline. Wait, what? You know what I mean? And of course I got some debris from the overpass on top of the wing and on top of the airplane. And as you'll notice, it's on fire. Now the fuselage is what's on fire. It's not the engines, okay? So of course if the engine was on fire, there would be a big bada boom, okay? But luckily, the engines, as you can see, have detached, okay? They're gone. Actually, there might be an engine on this wing. I don't remember if I put an engine on this wing. I did not. Okay, so the engine has detached. Maybe this is the dual engine. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I might build more engines. Who knows? Okay, so are we ready to go inside? So yeah, the reason why it's still intact is because the fire was contained to the cabin. All right, so logistically speaking, how do you get into this plane? I think there are 2 entrances. The first one being, or it might be more than 2. I forget. This is a long time ago, guys. I built this plane like a year ago. I don't even know. It was my first real attempt at doing the smoke like that, and it came out beautifully, I thought. So, you know, I've used this technique in other things since then. Okay, where's the door? It's around here somewhere. There's a door. Okay, that's one door. This is one entrance to the plane. And then the other entrance to the plane is over here. And you come up and you come through here. But we're going to start in the cabin. We'll start in the front and work our way back. And then, yeah, we'll just take a look at this. First, the cabin, of course, with the pilots. Oh, item frames. I don't use too many of those. Special occasions only. As you can see, the pilot didn't do so hot, okay? He may have been killed in the initial landing. I don't know if the monsters got to him. Same with the co-pilot. The pilot and the co-pilot did not do well. But they got a nice view for their final resting place. You know, it's not a bad coffin, okay? Of course, there's going to be a lot of buildings here. It's all empty at the moment. Alright, so we'll come back here. And this is the first class section, you know, seat backs, tray tables. Hey, that's not supposed to be like that. Or is that the only way you could do it? Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. Hey, what are you doing up there? There we go. Tray tables, right? Okay. That one's good. That one's good. So they got the tray tables. They got plenty of space to, you know, stretch their feet and relax. And this is a first class. If you ever flown first class, then you know how luxurious it is. Oh, you can't go back, guys. Don't ever fly first class if you're not intending to do it for the rest of your life. The first time you fly first class, you're like, oh my goodness, I can't ever go back to coach. Never, never again. So, you know, the free champagne, the orange juice, and cookies, they're flowing non-stop. They give you playing cards and blankets and all sorts of nice things. This is where the waitresses... Oh, I did not mean to say that word. This is where the stewards and stewardesses prepare the meals for the plane. Of course, it's a little bit on fire. Okay, this is business class. So this is a step up from first class, of course, or a step down, excuse me, but a step up from coach. And this thing is on fire, okay? So you gotta be very careful because, you know, we play a lot of PvP in here, and if you jump at the wrong time, you are stuck. You do not want to get stuck, okay? It's not fun. It's gonna cost you your life most of the time. Alright, so that's business class, and you know, I changed the floors to be soul sand, so it's supposed to represent debris. You can't really run as fast through all this debris. Okay, so, and plus the fire, you gotta be careful because these flower pots will push you into the smoke if you're not careful, so be careful, guys. Alright, now we're getting into coach, and this is where the average Joe Schmo sits. And I actually numbered them all. It does took a while. It took a long time to number all these, but it's for the love of the game, guys. I go the extra step. We fly the extra mile, okay? And I did this because for gameplay, I wanted to hide... Okay, let's say you're all the way across the map. This is hypothetical, okay? You're all the way across the map, and you're in someone's house, and you see an airline ticket on a counter or a chest. And it's going to say, you know, Tom was landing... supposed to land at the airport 11:48 on this such date on Sunrise Airlines flight 62, whatever. And let's say this is flight 62, and you'll say the last known occurrence The last known location of Flight 62 is they had to make a crash landing on the freeway. So people who find that clue can come here and they can look on the ticket and see where this guy was sitting. And maybe, you know, the part of the story is this guy had a special key card. Maybe this guy had a key on him that you may need to unlock something in the map. And so if you want to find this key card, you got to find, oh, he was in aisle 20 seat D. And then you see, right? You find the key card. So, you know, no one's really going to go through all these chests. But the person who knows where the key card is will go right for it. Oh no, another dead body. These are supposed to be the carts that say they have the food and the water and the beverages. I don't know, for some reason, guys, you never see... Okay, think about this. When you're in public, do you ever see anyone drinking ginger ale? Have you ever seen anyone in your life drinking ginger ale? No, never, right? You get on an airplane, suddenly everybody's drinking ginger ale. Every single person wants ginger ale as soon as they step on the airplane. I don't get it. Same with apple juice. You don't see people drinking apple juice in regular life ever. But then they get on the airplane, everyone wants ginger ale and apple juice. I don't understand it myself personally. It's weird. It's weird. Alright, this is the bathroom. Oh, this guy must have been like, I don't know what he was doing when the plane crashed, but he got stuck in there. Poor guy. That's not the best coffin, you know. Blue toilet liquid all over your dead body. Ew. All right, so you come back here, and this is where the stewardesses also hang out. You know, the drink cart. You know, this is their what are they called? The little seats that they have to sit in for takeoff and landing. I forget. They have a name for them. Can you guys see? It's about to get real dark, so let's get on the juice, because I like the juice. It's been real dark this whole episode, but that's okay. Alright, so we're back here. You're like, okay, that was a cool plane, right? You know, not much, that's not supposed to be there. Not much else to see, but you forgot about the cargo. There's cargo, guys. There's always cargo. So this is the cargo hold. This is where they're keeping all of the luggage. Okay? And there's going to be stuff down here. You can go through people's suitcases, basically. You know, a bunch of chests everywhere. Some of them are troll chests, like that one. Some of them work. Okay, maybe there's a lot of troll chests, okay? We haven't filled the chest in here yet. But we've definitely been using this for PvP and whatnot. And it's sort of like a maze. It's not really a maze. It's super linear. You go front to back. But it's kind of like you can't just sprint from one end to the other. It's kind of takes some time. So if you're getting chased at this point, it's a race to see who can press the buttons faster. You know what I mean? And of course, we got all sorts of cool different ways to express suitcases and packages. So yeah, we got the rails there, kind of tie downs for suitcases and stuff. And of course in the crash, everything got scattered about, boots if you're from Canada. And so, does that one work? Troll chest. So yeah, that's pretty much the interior of the airplane. I've shown you everything, guys. No secrets here. No secrets here. We're getting the grand tour of Sunrise Airlines. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? It also rolls off the freeway. Or rolls onto the freeway. It didn't even roll, it slid. Okay, so the whole joke is just moot at this point. Did you laugh? Because I did. Anyway, what am I saying? I'm getting delirious. I think I need to go to bed soon. Anyway, that is Sunrise Airlines. Like I said, I'm going to build more of these in the airports. And there might be another like competing airline. So if you guys have any suggestions for the competing airline name, you know, you can leave those in the comment section if you like. Anything else you want to leave in the comment section? You know, free to do so. Likes, dislikes, ideas, whatever. Let's get off this juice. I hate being on the juice outside at daytime. It just feels weird. There we go. That's more like it. Oh, I don't want to leave first class, but I think we're going to have to end this episode. That is the plane, guys. It's still not done. We're still missing a wing, but we'll get another wing going. And besides that, I think it's pretty much done. We also got to fill the chest, of course, but that'll come later. What can go in this spot? I don't know. What matches next to Chinatown? Maybe some restaurants? Huh? Maybe some restaurants? That could be. Maybe like a chain restaurant. I don't have a TGI Fridays or, you know, one of those, you know, trendy, nationwide restaurants, chain restaurants, like Olive Garden or... I don't know, you name it. I think maybe we could do an Olive Garden type place here. Who knows? There's a lot of space that we could work with. Although the parking lot, where's the parking lot going to go? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud at this point. I need to end this video, so we're going to end it right now. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this plane. Let's get a good outro thing going here. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.